are you?
Hi, Maruk. How are you?
I'm good. So good to see you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Likewise. How are you? How are things?
I'm good. Firstly, congratulations. I mean,
Thank you so
you
much.
guys make such a beautiful couple. I mean, ये एक ऐसी
Thank
news थी कि जिसको देख के we were like, finally, thank God it happened. People were so happy. Mashallah, you're so cute together.
thank
So
you. Thank you so much.
congratulations on
Thank
that.
you so
बाकी
much.
बता,
Thank you so much.
what's up? What's keeping you busy? How's your Sunday going?
The post-married life is a real thing. You have to give a
Okay.
lot of time, put in a lot of energy. So,
Really?
just enjoying that time right now.
Okay. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, so few things. एक तो ये कि I really want to discuss Easy Paisa Rahi today because I've been following it शुरू से ट्रेलर से लेके episodes and we loved it. लेकिन उससे पहले जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज तो अपने क्वेश्चन का पोल लगाया and everybody was asking कि आपने अपनी दाढ़ी क्यों ट्रिम
ये मेरी I love my beard and जब शादी का टाइम आया जब निकाह का टाइम आया तो दो लोगों ने बहुत
की?
एक स्ट्रॉन्ग एक ऑपोजिशन थी one was Sana
Okay.
and one was my mom. They were waiting.
Okay.
So they were like, "There's no way you're becoming a dulha like this. There's no way you're signing it looking like this." So
Didn't you feel
actually, no,
cutting
I
your
mean,
beard?
I did feel sad. Obviously, I feel a little, I feel kuch kami hai. I feel something missing on my face. And
No, but you can do it again because it's no shave
yeah,
November now.
yeah. I mean, so yeah, I can always grow it back. That's not a problem. But I guess
Yeah, that,
it was an event. उसमें pictures होती हैं, or I think that the show has really changed me. Easy Paisa Rahi has truly changed me. I don't feel like dressing up at all. I've become so
really?
comfortable with what I'm wearing. I'm very comfortable in the clothes that I wear now because वो एक show
Wow.
ऐसा था जिसके ऊपर तैयार होने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती थी. You're riding all day, so you're either wearing riding gear or you're in your PJs. So उस
Wow.
show ने काफी कुछ change किया मेरे लिए. But and the same goes with my hair. My hair was long, my beard got so long.
Oh,
But I think
yeah.
it was time to get back to reality. But I was
But that
lucky
was
enough to do two interesting shoots with my beard, and
oh,
miss it.
yeah, but that was another look. उस look का अपना ही एक
Yeah.
शशका भी था.
Yeah.
People loved it. Yeah, so Rahi
But
has
yeah.
received incredible response. Did you like ever think of it या expect कि ऐसा response आएगा?
But to be very honest, whenever you're creating and you're trying to create something new, brand new, like a platform, like a program, you're always
Mm-hmm.
nervous because you never know
Yeah,
how people and the audiences will react. बिल्कुल
yeah,
अंदाजा
yeah.
नहीं था कि लोगों को पसंद आएगा भी कि नहीं आएगा. सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज तो ये थी कि मैं
Mm-hmm.
थ्रू आउट सोच ये रहा था कि लोगों को मेरी लाइफ की स्टोरी अच्छी क्यों लगी. Why would people want to hear my story and follow this story and journey of mine? But the love that we have received for Easy Paisa and the
Mm-hmm.
response that we've gotten for Easy Paisa,
Yeah,
the curiosity that it has ignited in a lot of people, the
yeah.
questions that we've raised,
Mm.
it's so heartwarming to see the response, that people have fallen in love with it. So
Exactly.
many people have messaged me personally and they've talked about the show and how it helped them get out of depression. So many people
Exactly.
have talked about how the show has given them hope. So many people
Mm.
have talked about how they've decided to come back to Pakistan and live in Pakistan. So, all these emotions are really heartfelt and they are real. And
Yeah.
for that, I'm eternally grateful. It's an amazing feeling that when you create
Yeah.
something with the purity of your heart and with the honesty of your heart and people respond to it in a certain way.
Exactly.
So I think
Yeah.
बिल्कुल अंदाजा नहीं था मुझे कि इतने लोगों को
Mm.
पसंद आएगा. बिल्कुल अंदाजा नहीं था कि इतने ज्यादा लोग इंस्पायर होंगे. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah, because
it feels great.
Yeah, because after Corona and lockdown and all, everyone was going through something, and it was a lot of anxiety, depression, and
Yeah.
सबके बहुत ज़्यादा चल रहा था दिमाग में. That
Yeah.
was this one series जिसके through people could relate and they could think and contemplate and traveling के बारे में सोच सकते थे because 6 महीने nobody could travel and all. So
Yeah.
that was honestly a visual treat as well. जो लोग
I
travel नहीं
think
कर
I
पाते.
think I think the credit goes to the head of strategy and the brand managers at Easy Pesarahi, Mr. Subhan and Mr. Salan.
Hmm.
They are two amazing people with a lot of vision and I think with a lot of heart. We
Yeah.
wanted to release it एक आधा महीना और आगे because
अच्छा.
when you're a creative person you want कि आप इसके ऊपर और मेहनत करें. Like any
Hmm.
song you think it's never really done.
Yeah.
आप इस पे और
Yeah.
काम
Yeah.
कर सकते हैं. But
Yeah.
these guys at Easy Pesa pushed me, okay, you know what? We really need to put this out right now in August because right now this is what people need. And like
True.
they trusted me with my creativity and my narrative and my vision of the show. I trusted
Hmm.
them with the strategy of when to release it. And I think
Hmm.
that trust really worked. And it was the right time because लोग बहुत तंग आए हुए थे घरों पे बैठ के.
Yeah.
People weren't going out. And the trailer
Hmm.
got out and everyone was blown away by the trailer. And उस trailer ने हमें इतना अच्छा reaction दिया, इतना अच्छा response दिया. That was really overwhelming. So I guess credit goes to the strategy team at Easy Pesa.
Yeah.
Otherwise मेरे पे छोड़ देते तो शायद अब जाके आ रहा होता.
Yeah. So what made you work on a project like this? I mean, how did this idea came?
So 2017 was a very busy year for me. Um,
Okay.
16 and 17 were very busy. I was on the road all the time. I was performing shows all over Pakistan, outside of Pakistan, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a time when I got really tired of you know living the Umair Jaswal life, and
Mm-hmm.
because it catches up to you because uh, after a little while it feels like work. It feels like your passion becomes like a job. It's a 9 to 5 thing. You have to wake up every day, be somewhere, do a show, meet people, be at your best behavior, repeat next day, catch a
Yeah.
flight, do the same thing again and again. So it got really, really tiring, and I got really exhausted emotionally and creatively.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed a break. I needed a solid break where I could just go out, disconnect, because मुझे लग रहा था कि मेरी thoughts एक जैसी होना शुरू होगी, monotonous होगी. मेरी बातें, मेरा creative expression थोड़ा monotonous होना शुरू हो गया. And एक creative block सा create होना शुरू हो गया था. एक जिसे writer's block भी कहते हैं. So जब
Yeah.
वो writer's block एक reality बन गया, so I thought I need to escape. और मुझे कुछ समझ
Mm-hmm.
नहीं आई. मैंने देखा, okay, I have a bike. And what's stopping me? So I got on my bike and I started riding up north. And
Wow.
man, north पहुंच गया, and I spent around 2 weeks up north.
Mm-hmm.
जिसमें I was just riding. Initially तो मैं दोस्तों के साथ था, but then
Mm-hmm.
5-6 दिनों के बाद दोस्त तंग आ गए, वो वापस चले गए. And then I was
Mm-hmm.
alone, and I was just exploring the north on my bike alone.
Wow.
And while I was doing that, I was looking at this beautiful landscape, and I was looking at this, mashallah, say beautiful, alhamdulillah, the country that we have, country that God has blessed us with. And I was like, कितनी कितना खूबसूरत मुल्क है हमारा, और कितना अनफॉर्चुनेट है कि हम लोग इसको उस तरह से देख नहीं पाते, हम इसको एंजॉय नहीं कर पाते, हम जितना ये खूबसूरत है उतना खूबसूरत कैप्चर नहीं कर पाते. How
बिल्कुल.
difficult would it be to make a show that brings in all these things: the beauty, the arts, the culture, the stories, the heritage, the history, and
Mm-hmm.
also some very important questions, because when you're on the road, you're alone, you ask a lot of things from yourself. It's very self-reflective, it's very introspective, and you start questioning a lot of things when you're alone. So वो सारी thoughts थी, and they were in my mind, and I got back, and जब मैं गया था तो मैंने एक छोटी सी वीडियो बनाई थी, around like a
Mm-hmm.
3 minute video, with a couple of GoPros and a follow drone. और जब मैं वापस आया मैंने इसको edit किया, I was like, okay, this
Mm.
is nice. This is a nice home video. कल को कभी मैं बूढ़ा हो जाऊंगा तो मेरे बच्चे देखेंगे, देखो हम बाइक चला रहे थे.
Oh. Mm.
So, I showed it to a couple of friends, and they were like, "Wow, this is amazing! If this is what you can capture and edit with two cameras, imagine if
Wow.
we give you have a proper production." Now that's where the challenge came in, and because it's a very extensive show. It takes a
Mm.
year to make a season for the show because ये बिल्कुल भी मैं तैयार होके कहीं नहीं जाता. मैं बाइक चला के उन जगहों पे जाता हूँ. I love riding bikes. Even
Mm.
right
Of
now, I
course,
just got to my office riding
everybody
my
knows
bike.
that.
So I was even right now today. It was beautiful weather. I was riding even today. I just got back riding. I just got to my office. So I'm saying कि मुझे realize हुआ कि ये show आसान नहीं हो. So
Mm.
कौन सी production company होगी जो ये show बनाएगी? So all these
Mm.
questions were in my head, and that's when I took the
Mm.
decision of creating my own production house, UJ Productions,
Wow.
and getting the right people on board. And then the
Mm.
brand came on board as well. And
Mm.
the amazing people at Easy Paisa Rahi was
Mm.
so confident with the vision that they gave me complete creative control. They were like, "This is your story. You want to tell it. We believe in you. Go out and make it. We will not bug you. हम आपको ये नहीं कहेंगे कि आपने इजी पैसा राही बोलना है या माथे पे लिखना है
Mm.
या बार बार
Mm.
दिखाना है या कुछ करना है." So I think everything just fell into place, and it took a
Mm.
year and a half for me to just really work out the idea, and
Mm.
then we went on the road to shoot it. We got
Oh.
Zishan Pervez. Zishan
Mm.
Pervez is an amazing friend and a buddy. He just got back
Mm.
from Canada. He was in
Okay.
Canada for a couple of years. He got back and we met at Coke Studio.
Okay.
वो Coke Studio पे he was the director for photography. Like he was shooting it and directing the video department, heading the video
Okay.
side. So हम लोग
Okay.
मिले और हमने बात की and he's like, "What are you doing these days?" And I said, "यार, I'm working on this show and I have these
Mm.
three people in mind. तीन चार लोग हैं जिनसे मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. Because I would love to direct it myself, but I can't because I'm riding the bike and I have to ride
Yeah.
up to 13 hours a day." तो मैंने उसको
Wow.
आइडिया सुनाया and the minute he heard the
Mm.
idea, he was like, "मैं किसी और को ये डायरेक्ट करने दूंगा ही नहीं. ये मैंने करना है. ये हो ही नहीं सकता कोई और डायरेक्ट करे. So तुम उन सबसे माफी मांग लो, सबसे माजरत कर लो, because that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. No, nothing.
Mm.
There's no other conversation that will happen." So
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
Zishan came on board. And I'm so glad
Okay.
that somebody who is so open to,
Mm.
working with your vision and working with your ideas
Mm.
and bringing in the best of his own vision into the product and making a very heartfelt product. And so does the biggest credit for this thing goes to also Mr. Sarvan Food, who's been my
Yeah. Yeah.
music producer and friend and bandmate
Yeah.
almost 12 years now. And
Wow.
he did a phenomenal background score, जो कि लोगों को
Scores.
बहुत पसंद आया. People
Yes.
fell in love with it.
Yes. Yes. So you've been to like incredible places, beautiful scenes and all. So best memory क्या थी आपकी of this whole series?
There are so many. Every day was filled with so many memories, Gaurav, because you know, इतना खूबसूरत है हमारा मुल्क that every day was different. Some memories are related to people. Some memories are related to the landscape.
Hmm.
And beautiful people all across the country.
Hmm.
But one एक बहुत अच्छी memory, there's these things stay in your head. I wish I could show everyone all of it, not just the 18-20 minutes that you guys used to see in an episode, but everything that I felt on the journey. I tried really hard कि हम किसी तरह उस emotion को ले आए, and we did. But
Hmm.
there were small little moments,
Hmm.
like in the uh, episode of the Solitude episode.
Hmm.
There's this line. शाम के ढलते रंगों में गिनता हूं मैं फासले इन चमकते तारों में ढूंढूं मैं रास्ते. So while I said that, we were riding from Jeevani to back to the coastal highway in Balochistan.
Right.
And मेरी अपनी अम्मी के साथ एक डील थी that I will
Hmm.
not ride in the night. सारी राइडिंग दिन के टाइम पे होगी, फजर से लेके
Hmm.
मगरिब तक. और ये डील थी अम्मी के साथ, अगर घर से जाना है तो ये डील करनी है कि रात को तुम बाइक नहीं चलाओगे। मैंने कहा था ठीक है नहीं चलाऊंगा। सो आई
अच्छा।
रिमेम्बर वी सॉ द सनसेट इन जीवनिंग इन बलोचिस्तान, एंड फॉर सम
वाह।
वियर्ड रीजन मुझे उन्होंने कहा कि चलो ओके ठीक है, बस आज का पैकअप हो गया है, बस चलते हैं, तुम गाड़ी में बैठो, एंड रात होगी है तो रिकवरी पे करते हैं बाइक, और अब तुम राइड नहीं करोगे। तो आई वाज लाइक नहीं यार कोई मसला नहीं, 100 किलोमीटर दूर ही तो है, पता भी नहीं चलेगा, आई जस्ट राइड। एंड आई स्टार्टेड राइडिंग, एंड यू विल बी सरप्राइज्ड कि 1 घंटा गुजर गया था, और वो शॉट मगरिब के 1 घंटे बाद लिया है, स्काई लुक्स पिंक एंड पर्पल, and I stopped my bike and I looked at the horizon and I looked at the sky and I was like, यार ये क्या जगह है, मतलब
वाह।
यहाँ पे मगरिब होती है और 10 मिनट में अंधेरा हो जाता है, राइट? वहां मगरिब
यस।
हुई because there's no pollution. The sunset was beautiful and the colors right after the sunset. ऐसे लगता है किसी ने पेंट ब्रश के साथ पहले डार्क रेड लाइन लगाई, फिर पिंक लगाई,
I
फिर
I love the
पर्पल,
description that you're giving. So accurate, and it's coming from the
और
heart.
it was पर्पल ग्रेडियंट्स थे कलर के, और वो ऊपर जाके फिर वो डार्क हो गया एकदम से, एंड आई वाज लाइक यार दुनिया में ये कहाँ मिलता है आपको, इतना खूबसूरत मुल्क है हमारा, इतना खूबसूरत मुल्क है कि द सनसेट एंड द स्काई इज ब्यूटीफुल। एंड आई रिमेम्बर बाय द टाइम वी वर एग्जिटिंग दैट हाईवे, अंधेरा हो चुका था, एंड द स्टार्स दैट आई कुड सी एट नाइट, and I just didn't want to stop writing at that time because I was like I was in a different I was on a different planet, because इस तरह से नजर नहीं आता आसमान जिस तरह बलूचिस्तान में नजर आता है। So that's
Exactly.
just one moment, and the whole journey is filled with these moments, and that's why I want everyone के बहुत अच्छा है थाईलैंड, बहुत अच्छा है टर्की, बहुत अच्छा है दुबई, बट प्लीज
Hmm.
अपना मुल्क दिखे, निकले घरों से, अपने
Exactly.
घरों से निकले। आपका मुल्क
Hmm.
सेफ है, आपका मुल्क खूबसूरत है, आपके मुल्क के लोग इतने हॉस्पिटेबल है। बाहर से
Hmm.
गोरे आगे आपको बता रहे हैं कि आपका मुल्क कितना अच्छा है, आपको जरूरत नहीं है किसी की। आप अपने घर से
Hmm.
निकले, अपना मुल्क एक्सप्लोर करें। मैंने तो कसम
Hmm.
खाई है कि मैं अब दुनिया में कहीं और नहीं जाऊंगा, सबसे पहले अपना पूरा मुल्क एक्सप्लोर करूंगा, एंड आई विल एक्सप्लोर एवरी बिट ऑफ माई कंट्री फर्स्ट।
So how much is left? Like, कितना और मुल्क
Oh,
रह
there's
गया
a
है?
lot of it left. There's a lot
It's
of
a
it.
lot.
So like, so the season one came to an end in Balochistan,
Hmm.
and we're moving up north. So we came
Okay.
back to Islamabad, and season two will
Hmm.
start from here, and we'll move up north. And as we speak, even today, we had a
Hmm.
research meeting. So we are in pre-production for season two, and
Wow.
season two पे काम शुरू हो चुका है। Very soon we
Allah.
will be on the road, and we will start
Hmm.
shooting again. Because pre-production
Wow.
बहुत important है show में,
Yeah.
because you have to plan a lot, you have to
Yeah.
design the road and everything. So once
Hmm.
that is done, we'll be back on the road, and we're trying our
Hmm.
best. हमने, and I want to say, and this is the first time I'm saying
Hmm.
this, I'm revealing it to you
Hmm.
guys, that हमने अपने फैंस की बहुत सारी बातें सुनी है, हमने अपने
Hmm.
व्यूअर्स की, अपने फॉलोअर्स की बहुत सारी बातें सुनी है। So the episodes will be longer. The
Wow.
episodes will be a bigger number than last time. So अगर आपको last time 8 episodes मिले थे, तो इस दफा
Hmm.
episodes भी ज्यादा होंगे, इस दफा episodes की duration भी ज्यादा होगी, और you wanted more songs, so we're gonna try our best to give you more songs as well.
Nice, nice. अच्छा मुझे बताएंगे what role, like how big was the role of music during this journey? Because since you've been into music for a long time, and I think it runs in your family now, love for music and
Yeah.
all.
So music is a very important thing in my life. It drives pretty much everything that I do, from my
Hmm.
business to my creative work to my interactions with people, everything. Music
Hmm.
has a very important role to play. And
Hmm.
in Easy Paisa Rahi, it's a creative show, and I write when I listen to music. I'm
Okay.
not. I'm a new writer. I'm just starting off as a writer of screen, and I'm so glad that people are connecting to the writing as well, and they're connecting to the
Hmm.
script, and they're connecting to the the VO that I wrote for the show. but I
Mm,
write it with music cues. I write it with the help of
mm,
music, and a lot of great filmmakers follow this.
mm,
A lot of people that I know personally who are great
mm,
filmmakers.
mm,
Someone like Bilal Ashari, he also
mm,
writes with music. He also creates with music because music comes first and the visual comes afterwards, and the
exactly.
story you write with the music. So
Mm,
it's very goes very hand in hand, and that's why music has a very important role to play
mm.
in this journey.
Yeah. So as we speak
And,
about
and
music,
again
let's
and again and again, and as when we talk about music, we have to mention Sarmat Ghafoor again for creating
exactly. I was about to say that.
such a
Yeah.
beautiful score that he has created for this series. And I think I
Mm,
would never ever work with anybody
mm.
else when it comes to music score in Pakistan.
Yeah, he's an amazing person to work with. I'd
Yeah,
agree. So, as we speak about music, let's just discuss your song as well. Your Rabba. I mean,
yeah.
that was one like amazing song. Lyrics se leke uski video tak. I mean, it was beautiful. So, how do
Yeah.
you feel about that
So Rabba is a song that is very close to my heart. It also talks about my own personal journey as a human being and getting more
song?
closer to that higher being, higher form, um,
Mm,
whatever people believe in. So
mm,
there's a higher force at play in this
mm,
universe, and
mm,
that song talks about my connection and me finding that connection to that
mm,
higher form.
mm,
So you know, this song has really evolved over the years. It was
mm,
written 2 years back, and it was a very heavy guitar-based song, and we tried different
mm,
versions of it, and it, it just didn't feel real. Um,
mm.
it's so funny that the song was, very strong contender to be featured in Coke Studio a couple of times, like two,
Yeah.
3 years. It was there, and we wanted to do it because it sounds something that you would do on Coke Studio, right? Uh, so we really thought that okay, हाँ ये इस गाने की जगह वहाँ पे at CS. But
Mm,
we didn't know okay ये गाना for some weird reason, not like we didn't like it or people at CS didn't like it. They all loved it, but it
mm.
never made it to that place. And I think it
Yeah.
was being saved for Easy Sarai and for that
Yes.
special episode where we talk
Mm,
about our connection with the Almighty, our connection with the
mm,
higher form. So I
yeah.
think the song, the lyrics speak volumes about what I feel and how I feel, and I think it has resonated with so many people because in today's day and age,
Mm,
so many of us are so
mm.
engrossed in our life. We are so
Exactly.
busy with the social media and generally life that we
Mm,
forget our connection with the Almighty. And we all struggle. We all find that connection. We all find that reason. And sometimes we feel that we're not heard. Sometimes we feel that we are being heard. So I think that is why a lot of people connected to the song.
exactly. Yes, they did. So, like overall, one change which this experience like brought in you. How did this entire experience change you?
People who know me very personally, they think that I've changed quite a lot in the last 2 years. I think, but if anything, if I could put my finger on it, I think I've become way more calm than before. I was very anxious before. I was always running for things. I was always in a hurry, and
Yeah.
now I'm very calm and I feel very composed, and I feel that जो भी हो रहा है, it's fine. I mean, it's one life. We all have to live it. We all have to enjoy it. We all have to go through the pain and the suffering to enjoy the good things in life. So
Exactly.
there is certain kind of calmness that I feel in myself personally, and
Mm,
my attitude towards things, that how to deal with things. There's a lot
yeah.
of patience
Wow.
that comes to you on a show like
Mm,
this because on a
yeah.
show like this you don't get to dress up every day. You don't get to make your hair. You don't get
Mm,
to wear fancy clothes and feel good about yourself. This show was so self-reflective and introspective, and I was on the road for such a long time, and I was always riding. I was riding, and riding also makes you very humble. Two-wheelers and bikes, they make you humble. When you're riding, you're the most humble. I
Yeah.
believe it makes me humble,
Mm.
and it's therapeutic
Mm.
as well.
Yeah.
They say that the best psychiatrist is a two-wheeler. You deal with a lot of things when you're on a bike. You talk about a lot
Mm.
of things. You think about a lot of things when
Mm.
you're on a bike, and
Yeah.
आप अपने आप को self therapy भी होती है आपके लिए. So I think all these great changes, and also looking at life from a different lens. I think looking at things in a bigger scheme of things, and with a different mindset has is something that I've changed about myself.
Yeah, so you were away from social media, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
initially जब आप वहाँ गए, so did you feel like, oh, this is like a huge change? Will I cope up?
अच्छा,
Feel
शुरू
वो
शुरू शुरू में हुआ था, बट फिर कुछ ऐसी
अच्छा
जगह हैं जहाँ सिग्नल ही नहीं आते. सो यू हैव नो, जहाँ जहाँ सिग्नल नहीं आते, तो आपको रियलाइज होता है कि अच्छा, कुछ दिनों
हाँ
जब सिग्नल नहीं थे, लाइक स्पेशली बलूचिस्तान में बहुत सारी
हम्म
जगह ऐसी थी जहाँ सिग्नल्स नहीं थे, बहुत फार ऑफ प्लेसेस. और
हम्म
दिन बड़ा अच्छा गुजरा. आई डिडंट यूज माय फोन फॉर अ कपल ऑफ डेज, एंड तस्वीरें ले ली एक दो और फोन पे, बट उनको पोस्ट भी नहीं कर सकता था मैं, क्योंकि it was a सरप्राइज, और इंटरनेट भी नहीं था. तो
हम्म
एक बड़ी आजादी फील हुई कि यार लाइफ बड़ी सिंपल है. You don't have to tell people every day what you're doing. And I'm also very private when it comes to these things. मुझे बहुत शौक भी नहीं है. पहले होता था बहुत ज्यादा कि लोग दिखाना है रोज क्या खा रहे हैं, किधर जा रहे हैं, किधर बैठ रहे हैं, किससे मिल रहे हैं. अब दिल ही नहीं करता, because come to think of it, I come from a generation where all the people that I used to look up to, my stars, my idols, and the greats that I followed, मुझे उनके आर्ट फॉर्म मतलब था. मुझे मतलब था कि उनका एक्सप्रेशन क्या है, उनका रिलीज, आर्टिस्टिक रिलीज क्या है, उनका उन्होंने किताब लिखी है, या उन्होंने म्यूजिक बनाया है, या उन्होंने कोई फिल्म बनाई, तो वो क्या है. मुझे इस बात से कोई गर्ज नहीं होता था कि वो दिन में क्या खाते हैं, क्या पहनते हैं, किसके साथ स्पॉटेड है वो, किधर बैठे हुए हैं. So it's an incredible form of freedom that you feel, that this new generation is running after this numbers game कि मेरे इतने followers हो गए, मुझे इतने लोग follow कर
yeah
रहे हैं, मेरी इतनी virality है, and
yeah
and you get caught up with that.
yeah
All of these are nice tools to spread your voice and make your voice bigger, but at the end of the day, it's the biggest cage that we build for ourselves. I think it's the cage that we build for ourselves, and we become visible in it.
exactly. So yeah, Umair, now we have few questions for you. Those
Okay.
aren't related to Rahi, but yeah. So you have to be quick. So the
Okay.
first question is your favorite cartoon character.
Johnny Bravo.
Oh wow. All right. Next question. Some of Pakistan's music industry in three words.
Lost, disillusioned,
Hmm.
and unstructured.
Okay, right. And your favorite emerging artist or a musician?
Uh, or musician in Pakistan right now, I think Taka Tak is an amazing band. It's from
Yes.
Lahore. It's got some amazing talented people, and I think they're the
Mm-hmm.
next new generation of metal and hard rock music in Pakistan, progressive
Mm-hmm.
metal.
Okay.
So I think they're amazing.
Right, right. All right. So best compliment that you've ever received.
I can't name one. I really can't. I People tell me that I used to smile without my teeth पहले.
Okay.
मैं smile करता तो मेरे दांत नजर नहीं आते थे, और अब मैं smile करता तो मेरे दांत नजर आते हैं. So people have started telling me that you have a nice smile, and I think that's a good thing.
Oh, acha, your first celebrity crush.
Monica Bellucci.
Wow. Okay. So cats or dogs?
Dogs. I'm a dog lover.
Yes.
I love cats too, but I think dogs are amazing.
Exactly. Yeah. Biryani or fries?
यार, मैं तो दोनों खा लूँ. I love food.
But no,
I
no,
can
you
mix
have to pick
both,
one.
but fries.
Yes, okay. Texting or calling?
Texting.
Okay. Summers or winters?
Winters. I love winters. You can layer up,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
and be really cozy.
yes. Facebook or Instagram?
Used to be Facebook. Now it's Instagram. You know, because everybody's using it. In a few years,
Yes,
there'll be something else.
yes. Good job. I love the answer. और
Thank
so
you.
मुझे
Really good.
yeah, yeah. So what are your future plans? I mean, tell us about your upcoming projects, maybe.
So a lot of my time is going to be taken up by Easy Besarahi season 2, and there's a lot more music coming. A lot of people have been questioning me about the music and
Mm-hmm.
why we aren't releasing it. Well,
Mm-hmm.
guys, आप मेरा म्यूजिक घर बैठ के इतना एंजॉय नहीं कर सकते. My
Mm-hmm.
music is more about performing live and you guys being at the
Exactly.
show because it's very
Mm-hmm.
high energy and it's
Mm-hmm.
very high dynamic. And now even with the new sound, the
Mm-hmm.
soundscape is really expansive, and so you need to be at the live show to really enjoy the music.
Do
So
we
the
have any
reason
live
why
show
I'm
coming up?
not, yeah, so basically whenever we are able to have live shows again, you will
Hmm.
be able to listen to more music from us because अगर मैं अभी म्यूजिक रिलीज करूं और हमने अगले साल इस टाइम लाइव बजाना है, by the way of things are looking right now, so it's going
Hmm.
to be really sad because I believe
Hmm.
songs do have a life and they have to be
Hmm.
performed in that time period. So I don't
Hmm.
want to waste my songs and I don't want to waste the opportunity of playing those songs for you. What if
Hmm.
next year जब इस टाइम वो खुले टाइम और हम कॉन्सर्ट्स बजा रहे हैं, तब मेरा
Hmm.
माइंडसेट कुछ और हो, मैंने नया म्यूजिक लिखा हो और मेरा वो वाला
Yeah.
म्यूजिक बजाने को दिल ही ना करे, तो फिर हम कैसे बजाएं? So
Makes sense.
so the reason why we aren't releasing music abhi is because
Mhm.
there aren't any live shows and we can't play, and it's understandable. But
Yeah.
there is music slowly being released by through new platforms. There
Mhm.
will be more music coming in Easy Pesarahi season 2.
Mhm.
There's some interesting songs coming your way on other platforms, and some of my
Right.
original stuff coming at the end of the year.
Okay. Wow. That's news. So yeah, one final question because हमने poll start किया था Instagram पे कि people wanted to ask you a lot of questions. ज़्यादातर तो people were congratulating you on your शादी,
Thank
but
you so
people
much. Thank you so much.
yeah, most of the men they're asking about your gymming and your gym routine and how are you so
Yeah.
fit?
I am not fit. People think that I'm
Okay.
fit. People think that I'm fit. Trust me, guys, I'm just like you. I have my
Hmm.
days of ultimate fitness, and then I have my
Hmm.
days when I gain weight,
Hmm.
when I'm really chubby as well. And I would
Hmm.
just want to say this thing. People out there, especially celebrities, I'm telling you, they lie to you. They're not fit.
Okay.
They're really unfit. They just keep showing you pictures from when they were fit, and they give you
Okay.
these unrealistic,
Fakey.
images of how they look throughout the year. That's not how they look throughout the year. They look like that for a project. They look like that uh, for a certain thing that they're doing, for a photo
Hmm.
shoot. Uh,
Hmm.
why I'm saying this? That don't be so hard on yourselves, guys, because
Hmm.
you only live once. Enjoy your
Hmm.
life, eat,
Hmm.
be healthy. It's okay to gain a couple of pounds here and there, and it's
Hmm.
okay to lose them again as well. So enjoy
Yeah.
your life, enjoy food, enjoy company
Hmm.
of your friends, and go out and chill out. It's
Hmm.
you can be fit थोड़े अरसे बाद. इट्स नॉट लाइक ये जो लोग अनरियलिस्टिक जो ना बनाते हैं एक्सपेक्टेशंस के यार
Yeah.
फिटनेस की
Exactly.
यही अनरियल है,
Standards.
इसी तो होती है स्टैंडर्ड्स हैं अजीबो गरीब किस्म
Hmm.
के. Most of these
Yeah.
people are extremely unfit. I know them. They're all my friends. They are so unfit I can't even tell you. So I'm
Okay.
telling you so that you don't feel bad about yourselves. You are
Hmm.
perfect the way you look. You all of you
Hmm.
enjoy life.
Hmm.
Do something
Hmm.
healthy and don't
Hmm.
believe in these unrealistic standards of fitness that people show you on their Instagram all the time.
Okay. So, any final message to people who are watching you right now, maybe on Rahi or
Can you question again? Your
anything?
voice is
Okay. Any final message you'd like to give to people who are watching you right now? Maybe it could be related to Rahi or anything you want to say to them.
I will just say that your mind is a sponge. Uh, feed it with good things. Let it absorb all the
Wow.
good things out there. Read,
Yeah.
watch interesting things. Stop playing Candy Crush all the time, and and get involved in creative things. Do
Yeah.
positive things, things that make you happy. If something makes you happy, go and do it.
Mm.
And if
Yeah.
you really want to evolve as a human being, if you really
Mm.
really really want to become better
Mm.
at something,
Mm.
start reading. Start reading. Please start reading, and
Mm.
make books your best friends. Uh,
Mm.
get closer to people who are good at writing, or they talk about good things, they talk about
Mm.
history. And I would love to see people in Pakistan getting into history, because while I was working on Easy Paisa, I was so
Mm.
shocked that for a country जिसके अंदर 22-24 करोड़ लोग हैं, उसमें
Mm.
हार्डली 6 हिस्टोरियंस नहीं है जिनको हम कोट कर सकते हैं. एंड फॉर अ कंट्री दिस बिग, जिसके अंदर डिस्प्यूटेड हिस्टोरियंस हैं, वो भी आपके हाथों में उंगलियां ज्यादा है और हिस्टोरियंस कम है, उस मुल्क की तारीख क्या ही होगी और उस मुल्क का मुस्तकबिल क्या होगा. सो
Exactly.
प्लीज डू योर कंट्री